Good evening to you, bro.
Hey, good evening, bro. Come on.
Happy Sunday to you.
Yeah, I wish you the same.
All right, amazing game between Luton Town versus Liverpool. In fact, Liverpool were very lucky in this match that at the dying minute, Luis Diaz came off from the bench and was able to equalize the game, and they shared the spoil against Luton Town. And of course, we could see Nottingham Forest beating Aston Villa 2-0. So I'd like to get your thoughts on this Liverpool game, and how do you see the match today?
Okay, an interesting game, and it was just a shocking game from my own point of view. Why do I say that? Because Luton Town is not sounding so up there, okay. But then if you also go to their records, the Adebayo guy has scored, I think, 2 goals or so. They've scored more goals when you're checking down the ladder, persons around the clubs around the relegation zone. You find out that they're actually scoring goals, okay. And we saw it today, scoring against a Liverpool side today. Oh man, that spells so much about them. Yes, I'm still not sure that they will. Yeah, the season is still a marathon. I'm still not sure that they will be out of that relegation zone at the end of 38 games, okay? But then, they still showed today that there is something burning behind them, okay? Because just like every other relegation zone club, we'll be wanting Liverpool to come and play them while they are waiting to absorb and wait to counter. But this time around, you saw these guys pushing. As Liverpool was pushing, they were pushing up from their own side. So it sent some kind of signals to me. The first half, going down the second half, I was like, wow. Would it be that this match end by a goalless draw? That's what I was looking at. And all of a sudden, from a counter-attack, although it seemed like one might say that it might have been a penalty, had it been, okay, the VR wasn't there too. One might, a ref, will I say, an overzealous ref could have pointed for penalties out there because the ball hit one of their defenders from the back. Yeah. So just imagine you're trying to get a ball and somebody behind you nodded the ball and it hits the back of your arm and you are not even looking, okay? So graciously it was not a penalty, and from that point they went all berserk with the Barkley guy, the former Chelsea guy. He went all out and pushed the ball forward. As he was pushing it, he gave it to Chang, and what happened? The Chang from Manchester United scored a brilliant goal. And the guy that gave him that square pass, man, kudos to him, gave him the square pass, and boom, he scored in the goal, and the crowd went all out mad.
Yeah.
It was a glorious moment to see, but then we now saw what happened at the tail end at 93rd minute, that at the additional time. Luis did not start the game, as in Luis Diaz, he did not start the game, but then he came in and, shockingly for me, he came in and scored a goal. Somebody that is suffering through emotional stress right now because his dad is still with those kidnappers out there in Colombia. But he came out and scored a goal. That was magnificent. And at the end of the day, I give it up for Luton Town. I think they are the winners right now. I see them as winners. They won today's game, in as much as in reality it was all but a draw.
Yes, obviously, and you know, Alisson actually denied Ross Barkley in that game too, because if not for that save by Alisson, Ross Barkley would have scored that goal. Maybe it would have been another ball game all the same. But now let's talk about Luis Diaz. Now you chipped in something about the issues he has been having, of course, which is enough to affect a player mentally. Your parents being abducted by kidnappers and all that. Although his mom was released, but his father still with the kidnappers. So, are you really impressed that this guy was able to, despite whatever he had, was still able to pick himself up and apart from that, even contribute a goal coming on from the bench? What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, it's something that is unusual.
Yeah.
Unusual for somebody in that situation to come out and
make this kind of performance.
Man, kudos. That's a strong man out there, and I give it up to him right there. And also use this opportunity to pray that as soon as possible, let those bandits and kidnappers release the young man's father. Yeah. Please, they just have to do that.
Yeah. So now, talking about this, because obviously when this game started, Liverpool have always been doing exploits in the first half of this game, and at point one would have wondered what really happened. That this Liverpool, even to the 50-something minutes, still a goalless draw against Luton Town. I'm not trying to downgrade Luton Town, but we all know how Liverpool perform, and we see their, performances as regards to their opponents, Luton Town. So what would you really feel actually affected Liverpool in this particular match that they did not meet the expectations of people?
I think the tactics did not really work for them. What they were hoping for did not come out. It did not come out positively for them. And yes, we also mentioned persons like Darwin Núñez and Mo Salah. They were not firing today, and you know that every day is not Christmas. Sometimes things happen, and you just have to take the back bench, and that's what happened with these two guys. Not that they did not also make efforts, okay, but then it was a bad business day for them, and at the end of the day, would I say the better side? Personally, I think the better side could have ended the game with all 3 points, but then the spirit of Liverpool of we will never walk alone, and they never walk alone. They not walk alone for Núñez and for Diaz, and he came in and got that equalizer. 1 point might look little, but then it is just a big point for many clubs out there.
Yeah. So now, obviously, the match ended this way, but I believe you wouldn't take it away from Liverpool. You wouldn't take away the fact that they will do great things this season. So do you really see? I think this Premier League stuff is not over. We actually have an interesting match tomorrow, which is Chelsea versus Tottenham. I know. I didn't want to ask you this, but we know the match is tomorrow, Monday. And so can I just get a tidbit of your expectation in that game tomorrow? Knowing fully well who you are when it comes to Chelsea matters.
Well, on paper, Chelsea will be dealt with. On paper, if you see the pointers out there, oh my God, Chelsea will be given a bloody running nose tomorrow.
Wow. You know what? I hope you will be. I hope you.
Please, God should keep me till tomorrow. Let me come back and defend what I've said. Chelsea will be given a bloody running nose against Tottenham. Mark my words.
All right, it's just tomorrow. I hope you will be there.
I will be there, and I hope you will not run away.
Thank you so much for being with me. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice one.
Have a nice night.
You too.